Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's about that time of the year. We got college football entering the conference championships. Thereafter will be the bowl games. And with the NFL season, we're in mid-November at the time of this recording. So obviously this is the down stretch of the regular season entering December. And this is when we start looking at what's next in the NFL. The 2023 draft in April. We have a lot of events from now to then that are going to, I'd say, sway the rankings of players and the mock drafts. This is the time where we start to see a whole bunch of them. So the infamous Mel Kiper, who I'm a fan of, who's really the OG of recruiting, scouting, reporting, all things considered, has recently released his first player rankings. I believe it goes up to maybe 100, but we're going to look at the top 10 right now. Remember, this is just the player rankings. This is not a draft, or a mock draft. So there may be players in this top 10 that might even be late first round, early second round picks. It's all about positional value, but this is just looking from an individual player's perspective. So let's go ahead and get into it. Jordan Addison, wide receiver, USC. Jordan is a Pitt transfer. Before this season, transferred to USC. He's 6 foot, 175 pounds. That's what he's listed. He has excellent burst, one of the best deep threat receivers in this draft, really good agility, and he's an excellent route runner that knows how to create separation. One thing he can improve on is his hands, which comes from a lack of concentration sometimes throughout his career, though he has improved this year at USC. Number 9, Paris Johnson, offensive tackle, Ohio State. Paris Johnson at 6'6", 315 pounds, is one of my favorite O-linemen in this year's draft. He has the versatility to play across the whole entire offensive line, most notably played guard last year, this year switching to tackle, which he projects to be at the next level. Though versatility is one of his strong suits, he does need to improve on leverages. The leverages come from not sitting on his hips, and which prevents him from holding his blocks longer. Number 8, Michael Mayer, tight end, Notre Dame. At 6'4", 265 pounds, you can understand why his nickname is Baby Gronk. He has excellent hands, can catch the ball in traffic, kind of like a basketball player on a rebound. He projects to be a wide tight end. Similar tight ends in the NFL now that are wide tight ends include Mark Andrews and Travis Kelce. Excellent body control. Looks like a wide receiver when he's adjusting for the ball. A really good route runner. But at the next level, some scouts and GMs do fear, because he's not the most athletic tight end, how well will he be able to separate from defenders? Number 7, Bijan Robinson, Texas. At 6 foot, 215 pounds, Bijan Robinson is one of my favorite players in this year's class. I personally have him in my top 4. The man can do it all. He can run inside, outside, zone schemes, man blocking schemes. He has good vision, and with his size projects to be a 3-down back. He's a top-tier athlete, sometimes runs with a lack of patience, but that could be due to the lack of trust with Texas and their O-line historically through his career there. He needs to also improve on blitz pickup, but I feel that will improve over time. Number 6, Peter Skoronski, offensive tackle, Northwestern. Skoronski is listed at 6'4", 293 pounds. That may be something that GM and scouts will look at entering the off-season. His size may be a little bit undersized for the position, but this man is a complete stud. He projects as a left tackle at the next level, will be best suited for pro and spread style offenses. One of the best pass protectors in the class, has good feet, good quickness, and is able to reach the second level. Skoronski does have a shorter wingspan, so that may drop his stock or scare scouts or GMs away. But overall, this man is going to be an excellent offensive tackle, in my opinion, at the next level. Number 5, Bryce Young, quarterback, Alabama. Bryce Young, the 2021 Heisman Trophy winner, obviously one of the best QBs in this class. He's listed at 6 foot, 193 pounds. That also will be something that a lot of scouts and GMs will look at and monitor during the off season. He personally looks like he's about 5'10", 175, 180 pounds. That would not shock me. But despite his size, he's still one of the best QBs, as I mentioned earlier. Bryce Young is the 2021 Heisman Trophy winner, best suited for spread and RPO systems, has a very high IQ. You can tell that he studies defenses and watches a lot of film. He has great pocket awareness. You always see him turn negatives into positives. Very accurate when throwing the ball. But one question that myself, as well as scouts and GMs in NFL, is going to look at: is Bryce Young 5'10"? Is he 5'11"? Is he 175 pounds? Is he 180 pounds? Number 4, Will Levis, quarterback, Kentucky. At 6'3", 232 pounds, scouts drool at his prototypical size. He's best suited, in my opinion, for a pro style or West Coast offense. He has a rocket arm. A lot of people compare his arm to a Josh Allen. Also has the size to run offensive plays like a Josh Allen, such as QB sweeps. He panics under pressure from rush, bails the pocket too early, but that could also be an example of Kentucky's underwhelming offensive line. Mel Kiper here has him listed at number 4. To me personally, he's not a top 5 prospect. I actually have him outside of my top 10, but I do think that there's a lot of potential with Will Levis. Number 3, CJ Stroud, quarterback, Ohio State. Listed at 6'2.5", 218 pounds, has the size to play the quarterback position. He's my top prospect in this class. He has the size, the arm, the accuracy, great deep ball, and honestly, he's a leader. When watching the film, also watching live games, you can tell that he has full command of the huddle, and his teammates believe in him, regardless of what the adversity is. Number 2, Jalen Carter, defensive line, UGA. At 6'2", 300 pounds, Jalen Carter is a freak of nature. He's a 3 technique. It's crazy to think that actually Jalen Carter in 2021 for Georgia's national championship team had the best pass rush grade, considering all the first-round picks that Georgia had on their defensive line and overall front 7. Also, he's dealt with some injuries over his career. Generally, players that have injury concerns in college have injury concerns while they're professionals. But nonetheless, Jalen Carter is going to be an excellent player for many years to come at the next level. And Mel Kiper's number 1 ranked prospect, Will Anderson Jr., edge rusher, Alabama. Will Anderson Jr. is listed at 6'4", 240 pounds. Last year, in 2021, he hands down was the most dominant player. He's a top-tier athlete, has the combination of strength and explosion. Also in his frame has room to grow a little bit more, listed at 240 pounds. As I mentioned, the combination of size, speed, and power will make him a force to be reckoned with on the edge. We do want to see more one-on-one reps with tackles, beating tackles off the line of scrimmage. Alabama runs a lot of stunts and a lot of great defensive schemes to free Anderson up, but that's nitpicking, and I have no doubt that he'll be able to beat tackles one-on-one at the next level. And there you have it. That's the top 10 big board for Mel Kiper's college prospects. Be on the lookout if you're a Mel Kiper, Todd McShay fan and you look forward to those big boards and mock drafts. This is the season between now and April. These next 5 months, it's going to be fun. Also, on my channel, I'm definitely going to make positional rankings and whatnot as well. Top 5 QBs, receivers, all that's fun for me. So I'm looking forward to putting that together, kind of making a series out of that. So if you're a fan of that, you're a fan of college football, fan of the NFL, all things football, go ahead and smash that like button. Comment what you agree with Mel Kiper's top 10 that I just displayed today, or disagree with. Looking forward to seeing you guys' opinions as well. I definitely have mine. But other than that, my name's Mace. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers!